This is Tank's Vlog for October 12th, 2018, wrapping up the day in sports. We are brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, the weekly podcast you can hear on SoundCloud and iTunes. We did a NFL, MLB show and discussed some of my early workouts at LA Fitness. I just signed up for a gym, of course, as everyone knows. And if you want, you can always peruse our back catalog. We have many great episodes. Tank's Tales, George Steinbrenner for all you Yankee fans. We have relived the '86 Mets, two-part episode. You can't get enough once you start listening to Allow Me to Be Frank. He lies sucking. He lies sucking. He lies sucking. He's not good anymore. Eli sucking. He's all washed up. Eli sucking. He's all washed up. He ain't good anymore. The Giants are going down because the quarterback is over the hill and gone. Eli sucking. He is washed up. Eli sucking. He's all washed up. Eli sucking. He's all washed up. Oh, it is. You Giant fans, stop the denial. It's over. He's done. 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 Eli is done. Dun 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 dun. He's no good. He's no good anymore. Eli is a terrible quarterback, and the Giants are all but gone. Yes, that's right. Thursday Night Football, absolutely embarrassed in the Meadowlands by the Philadelphia Eagles, who for the first time all year look like a defending Super Bowl champion, crushing Big Blue 34-13. They got a big game for Carson Wentz, who really looked good for the first time. You know, it's tough to come back from these knee surgeries. But, you know, he played good in the fourth quarter against the Vikings, and today he was good all throughout. So I think the Eagles should be very happy. They're 3-3. The NFC East is terrible so far. The Cowboys are going nowhere. The Giants buried, finished, done. Going to be a top 5 draft pick again. Maybe this time they'll actually pick a quarterback. I don't know if there's any quarterback that's really great, a franchise quarterback coming out in this year's draft. But the Giants stick a fork in them. Finished. Done. Over. The only good thing the Giants have going for them right now is Saquon Barkley, who dominated the game. 13 carries, 130 yards, 50-yard touchdown run. You had Saquon Barkley, and then he also made 9 receptions for 99 yards. But with all these weapons, Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham Jr., and Eli Manning is just... The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. He is barely completing 50% of his passes. He's getting sacked all the time. There's no more Eric Flowers. Eric Flowers is gone. Eric Flowers is gone. So you can't blame him anymore. The line, you know, it's not the greatest line, but come on. He's thrown interceptions, no touchdowns. With all of what Barkley did for them, to get blown out like they did, it speaks volumes right now how bad Eli Manning is. While the Giants were getting crushed in the Meadowlands, a few short miles away, the Devils had their home opener. They played their first game in Sweden. So their season, a lot of teams have played a lot more games than the Devils so far. This is just their second game, and they absolutely crushed the Washington Capitals. Now, let's not kid ourselves. Braden Holtby didn't play. Their quarterback, their goalie was Phoenix Copley. Some guy I've never heard of. and for good reason. I mean, he was the Devils. Maybe it wasn't Copley's fault. The Devils were getting pucks on him all night long. I mean, Braden Holtby would have gotten a whole bunch of goals allowed tonight. The way the Devils played, they outskated the Capitals. The perfect passes, puck movement, every check, every box. That's how great the Devils played. Keith Kincaid with the shutout. Kyle Palmieri, a pair of goals. I mean, you couldn't have scripted a better home opener for the Devils. I was there. The Rock was jumping. There was a jolt. There was energy. Every time the Devils, there was energy all night long. Now, the Capitals, they played Wednesday. They played the Vegas Golden Knights in a rematch of the Stanley Cup Final. So maybe that took a lot out of them. But, every team has to go through a back-to-back. Devils are going to have their back-to-back nights where they don't have it. And the Devils did what they had to do. They took advantage of that team. And they just destroyed Washington Capitals tonight. 6-0. This is... I'm expecting big things out of the Devils this year. I think that they're going to take another step forward. But, boy, they look... every aspect of the game. There was a jump. There was energy. I love the way they skated. I love the way they moved the puck, passed the puck. Perfect. Beautiful game. While the Devils are winning the first game at home, the Rangers were in their first game overall. After losing their first three, the Rangers stunned the San Jose Sharks in overtime. They rallied to tie the game and then got the game winner in OT. It was the Bruins 4-1 winners over the Oilers. It was the Avalanche burying the Sabres in Buffalo 6-1. The Blue Jackets slipped past the Panthers 5-4. The Penguins got a hat trick from Phil Kessel to beat the Vegas Golden Knights 4-2. A year after stunning the NHL by going to the Stanley Cup Final, the Vegas Golden Knights so far have looked like an expansion team. Losers of 4 of their first 5 games. The Kings got a big game from backup goalie Campbell to blank the Canadiens 3-0. Montreal Canadiens are going to get shut out a lot of times this year. That's a team that has no offensive weapons whatsoever. Carey Price, he must feel like the Maytag repairman. There's nobody around him to help him. No support. Yeah, Maple Leafs, they continue their strong start, beating the Red Wings 5-3 as Austin Matthews scored a pair of goals. Austin Matthews, in just the first 5 games, has 9 goals already. It was the Canucks surprising the Lightning in Tampa 4-1. It was the Blues with a Dave Perron hat trick beating the Flames 5-3. In a rematch of a tightly contested playoff series last year, it was the Predators downing the Jets 3-0, while the Wild beat the Blackhawks in overtime 4-3. Our 3 stars tonight are Carson Wentz, Phil Kessel, and Pekka Rinne. Today's birthday shout-out goes to legendary Yankee and baseball announcer who was broadcast many World Series, Tony Kubek, who turns 83. NLCS begins tonight. It's sort of the undercard for the ALCS. I will be publishing previews on both tomorrow on Barstool, or later today, I should say. And It will also be on my website, the traditional way, so you can check that out. Also, we'll be putting up my six-pack picks later today on Barstool and my website, so check it out. Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And speaking of that, we take a look back to the 1923 World Series, which was underway 95 years ago. This was the first series played in the Bronx after the Yankees were sharing the Polo Grounds for a decade. Yankees, that was actually one of their first World Championships. So check it out at the full story at Barstool Sports and at Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And don't forget, Allow Me to Be Frank, SoundCloud and iTunes. Good day.